Hi, welcome to my channel, Carmeldvine. This is your girl Divine here, providing a pick a card reading for what kind of empath you are. So, this is me right now, just shuffling and getting your decks. I will be doing 4 piles for you. Feel free to fast forward to the timestamp that I will provide below. And want to give a quick disclaimer, this is a general reading, so this may not resonate with everyone that watches this, so please take what does and leave the rest. Okay, so thank you. I hope that you enjoy this video. If you would like to continue watching me shuffle and place the decks, please do. Make sure you give this video a big like, comment, and go ahead and hit that subscribe button and that bell, you know what I'm saying, so you can get a notification of when I post future videos like this or any of my other informative videos that I will be providing on my channel, or just, any of the quirky stuff that I might post. I don't know. I just, honestly, I'm just going with the flow of things. So, yeah. Hello, welcome to my channel, Carmeldvine. This is your reading for what kind of empath are you? So happy you decided to join me today. Now I have 4 groups for you to pick from. This is group 1 with the hematoid quartz. This is group 2 with the black tourmaline. This is group 3 with the crazy lace of gates. And this is group 4 with malachite. Feel free to pick as many decks or piles as you would like. If you feel led to pick all of them, feel free to watch through the whole video. That would not be a problem. Things are very unique, we're very different in our own ways. So however you resonate with that or whatever, I'm gonna give you just a few minutes, a few seconds to take 3 mindful breaths, or however many breaths you would like. So clear your energy, clear your space, and choose from the heart. I highly recommend that you choose one of these piles or more of these piles intuitively so it may resonate to your specific situation as much as it can. Okay? I'm gonna get right into this video with pile number 1. It's pretty hematoid quartz. Okay, pile number 1. You have the Ace of Diamonds. You have the Joker, which is the number 0, the Fool card in tarot. You have the Queen of Cups, or Queen of Hearts. And you have Remain Positive, and You're Ready. Hope you can see all of that. Okay, beautiful, 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 beautiful. So let me tap into this energy of pile number 1 real quick. Right off the back, what's screaming to me with you, pile number 1, is that you hold a lot of thoughts. You have a lot of thoughts in a day, which tells me that you could be a mental / telepathic empath. But also you have this Queen of Hearts right here. And the Queen of Hearts is someone that's very emotionally balanced. So with that being said, I feel like you're very much so analytical and logical about things, and you're able to actually pick things up on a mental level. I see that with the remain positive. Ooh, you're such a gifted person because you're able to actually transfer energy through the mind. You don't allow negative and low vibrational thoughts to really get to you because your mental is so strong. I'm feeling. And also with all of this, the flowers he's holding in his hand, kind of like the peacock's like bird suit this person is wearing with the wings and feathers coming out. I think that you might be connected with animals. If you chose pile number 1, you might like animals and you might connect with animals. You might have a few animals of your own. Maybe not traditional house domestic animals that normal people would have. You might have like a pet bird or a pet snake or a pet pig. I don't know why I just got that, but you just have a certain pet that really keeps you comfort and that you love very much. It's kind of like your familiar, how we brujas would say, you know. With the Fool card coming out, I feel like you are very much so able to manifest and attract things with your mind, mostly by just visualizing. Your mind can be, I heard that I'm hearing that your mind can be kind of a chaotic mess when you're not being able to focus on the things that you really want for yourself, because you may be surrounded by some people. I'm kind of picking this up from the Fool card. You might be surrounded by some people that don't really serve your highest good, and not that they're trying to deliberately hurt you. They just kind of they kind of don't care. They're kind of like free-minded, and I feel like you're free-minded as well, and that's why you kind of surround yourself with people like this, because mental telepathic empaths, they like to surround themselves with people that think the same way that they think, you know, like-minded people. So I find yourself, I see that you kind of surround yourself with people like that, and you kind of live freely when it comes to your mind. But when it comes to actually focusing and sitting down and doing something, you find it kind of difficult to do that sometimes, which is understandable. That is one of the biggest issues I personally have sometimes, is when I really want to get down and stuff, I procrastinate so bad. Like this video, I already did this video, but I'm doing it again because I'm a Virgo and a perfectionist and a Libra rising, and I just want things to be balanced and great and good, and I want the message to get through clearly as possible. So I'm doing it again because I love this and I love doing this, and I feel like this is what I'm going to do. So boom. But besides that, pile number 1, I really do feel like you are a mental empath. And with this You're Ready card, what am I getting from her? What am I getting from her? This, you have a lot of knowledge. That's what I'm getting from her. You have a lot of knowledge and wisdom, and you're ready to share it. You're ready. I feel like you second guess yourself, because that's a lot. I mean, I personally feel that's a kind of like a symptom or like a trait that mental empaths do have, is that they second guess themselves just because, you know, they can actually pick up on other people's thoughts that are around them. So they really feel and think they think that they're picking up on their own thoughts, but it's really not their own. Really, none of our thoughts are our own, but that's another video. That's a different story. But yeah, a lot of the thoughts that you pick up on are not your own, so it kind of leads you to actually, and another message that I'm getting, it kind of leads you to go astray. So the message, sometimes the people that you hang around, their mental capacity or their mentality kind of rubs off on you on a mental level, and you end up doing things that could harm you. Not intentionally, but like I said earlier, it's just like, just kind of careless, you know, about things. And it can get to you sometimes. But with this Remain Positive card coming out, I feel like that you need to really go within yourself more. You might also be very attracted to animals, like I said, and nature in general. So you might love planting and plants and flowers and stuff like that. So you might like green and colors, like the flowers colors and stuff like that. So you might be someone that needs to go outside and rejuvenate from being around the plants and just grounding yourself, walking barefooted in the grass and stuff like that. You may be that kind of person that needs to clear your mind outside in nature. So yeah, that's what I'm basically getting for this group, especially with the lion. And here's a message for you, pile number 1, with the lion and you're ready being here with this beautiful queen right here. She's holding an ankh, and the ankh is a symbol of life and wisdom and knowledge of thyself. With this fire burning up under her, I feel like there's a lot of things in your mind, so many creative things in your mind that are just wanting to come out and free themselves. And they, in your inner self, your inner child, or your light or your dark side, whichever one that you're not showing. And I feel like it's your light side. You might be acting out in your dark side just because of the mentality that people have around you, that you're picking up on and that you're actually absorbing yourself, thinking that it's your ways of thinking when it's really not your ways of thinking. So I think that you're ready to release yourself from that. I'm thinking that you're ready to actually be free from other people's mental trauma and their mentality. So that's what I'm getting for you, pile number 1. Thank you so much for watching. Be sure to like and subscribe this video. If anything resonated with you, please do that, okay? Thank you. See you in my next video. Bye. Okay, for my people that chose pile number 2, that chose the black tourmaline. And just by this, if you did choose pile number 2 and crystal number 2, just by the black tourmaline, I can sense that you do feel maybe a little bit introverted as a person, and you do this, you introvert yourself, and you might be kind of shy. Because you are very sensitive to energy, and that's what empaths are, very sensitive to energy and can pick up on energy very easily, on a spiritual level and on an emotional level too. So yeah, you might feel like you just need some protection just because you are very intuitive. So yeah, let's see what you got. We got the Ace. Have the Ace. We're gonna move this over some. Have the Ace of Clubs. I'm so used to associating this with tarot, so I usually say Ace of Wands, whatever, but it's cardamomsy, so it's the Ace of the Clubs. We have the Knight of Spades, or Knight of Pentacles. And this card, oh yeah, this deck came out with 3 cards, 3 cardamomsy cards. We have the 10 of Cups, or 10 of Hearts. We have the, oh yes, I'm feeling a lot of emotional energy. A lot of emotional energy. And y'all came out with 3 oracle cards too. Why can I speak? I'm just so in my head right now. But yes, we have be assertive. You can see this. Be assertive. And you have helpful people. Okay, pile number 2. Wow. So right off the back, with this 10 of Cups coming out, and I just see a lot of family and a lot of energy that's around you, concerning family and loved ones and friends, I feel like you are a very emotional person. I'm getting a very emotional empath, and somebody emotional empath is somebody that can actually pick up on the emotions of others very easily, and actually can take on other people's emotions. And with yes, you're one of those empaths that are actually able to transmute the energy that you take in. So even if the emotion that you take in from somebody is very depressing and sad, you are a natural healer in a way that you can actually take that sad, depressive energy and actually make that person feel good about themselves and actually create balance and harmony within a situation. I see that you are able to actually, with this night coming out, actually mediate a situation. And you're going to mediate that situation until the situation is mediated. Really, you're really know how to calm down a situation. With this Ace of Wands coming out, though, when you have a lot of passion towards people, I feel like there's a new beginning as well. When it comes to this empathy that you have, this empathic gift that you have, you use it in your work. I'm getting and I'm seeing. You use it in your work, and you use it to create your abundance and prosperity. Or if you haven't already, you will. With this Be Assertive card coming out, when it comes to being emotional empath, it's really a lifelong journey of differentiating your energy from other people's energy. That's even with all empaths altogether. With this Be Assertive card coming out, and with her having her hands out in a way that's just like, you have to very much protect your energy from people that's trying to take your energy. I can see that with healthful people. Even though it says helpful people, with this picture, I'm getting the message that I'm getting is that your energy is so strong, your light is so bright and strong that people, energy vampires, attract to you like a moth to a flame. So you're having to always protect your energy. How she's, give you a closer look, how she's holding this baby right here, and her heart is just blasting a beautiful, pure love-like energy, and these people are just reaching for her, trying to give her things and trying to offer her things. But she has this baby that's very valuable to her. It's like almost like they want to take this baby and give her something in return, but that's not gonna work because what she has is very much valuable than anything. And that's how I feel about you, pile number 2. What you have is very freaking valuable, and there's so many people that may want to take that energy away from you. Within the next few weeks, with this card right here, I see an awakening happening for you. With this Ace of Wands as well coming out with this within the next few weeks, you may have an idea to help others around you, and you're going to be forceful about it, like a knight would be, and you're gonna really design an intricate plan that is really helping others. And this is beautiful, pile number 2. You are what people strive to be. You are very compassionate and very loving, and people see that light in you, and and a lot of toxic, hurt people really come to you, and they're attracted to you because they really need healing. They seek healing from you. Sometimes they don't even realize it and don't even know, but a lot of people do seek healing from you. You may actually already be someone that gives advice. You may be a counselor, I'm getting, and you might work with children as well. With this baby in her hand, this card, and also these children playing. Some children may come into your life in the next few weeks, and there might be an issue with these children that you have to really seek out some medical help on a mental level. Be a therapist to these children. You might actually be a child therapist. If you're not, this might be something that you might want to look into doing, because you are very emotional and you're able to tap in on an emotional level. Am I getting anything else? Yeah, this is beautiful. With all these angels as well, the angels answer cards also like very angelic. So most of the cards have angels on them. But with these specific cards that came out, and the Knight coming out as well, I feel like there's a lot of protection around you. And not only that, you may be able to even pick up on these high vibrational angels or high vibrational spirits that are always protecting you. And you have a lot of protection. Yeah, I see a lot of protection because you need it. And if you don't feel as protected from your energy, if you feel like you're taking on somebody else's emotions or energy that's not yours, you just take some time to pray and relieve yourself and clear your mind and really ask yourself, is it me that's feeling this way, or is it the situation that I'm taking on? Is it the person's emotions that I'm taking on? There might be people that always want to ask you for your advice. You see this lady, she's right here. She looks, she's writing down notes, like like you're sitting here telling her stuff, and she's writing down notes, like how, like, you know, what should I do? Like, how should I do this? And like almost like they're asking you questions, and you're just like, oh, like, I have so much knowledge to give, but I don't want to give it all out, and I don't have any for myself. But at the same time, you have so much to give. You have so much to give. And if you're ever feeling drained or tired or anything, just take some time away to protect your energy and alleviate yourself. I highly recommend taking spiritual baths. I don't take mine as much as I should, but I will definitely start, because I have been feeling a shift in my energy just because I've been serving and giving out energy and not really getting that reciprocation of energy back. So sometimes when you are a person of service, and then you're put on this earth to be a therapist or a doctor or somebody that's made to heal and help others in some kind of way, whether that's emotional, mental, on a physical level, or spiritually, be a mentor, you're giving most of your energy out. And yes, you're getting some energy back. You may get some currency back as far as money goes, but you still need your rest and your energy rejuvenation. So please, 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 I highly recommend that you get some space, you get some time away. I'm feeling that you might go on a vacation as well in the next few weeks. I'm feeling. So get your vacation on, girl. You know, get your relaxation on, take you a nice spiritual bath. I'll make a video on how, you know, I take my spiritual baths and stuff like that. But yeah, girl or boy, I know you ain't a girl or a boy, is not gender specific, but yeah, that's what I'm getting for you, pile number 2. You are a very emotional empath. Yeah. Thank you so much for clicking on this video and watching. Make sure you like, subscribe, or share if you really resonated with anything that I said about you. Okay, pile number 2. Thank you. Bye. Okay, for my paper that chose pile number 3 with the crazy lace agate. It's beautiful. And picking up the energy from this crazy lace agate by itself, I feel like you're very environmental or a geometric empath. Or connected with nature. You're just connected with your environment around you. Being that I just heard that you may be able to control the energy around you as well in your environment. Being that this crazy agate really brings like happy, good situations to the environment. If you're having a get together, and you know, you just want to make sure that the energy and the, you know, with everybody that's around is good and positive and uplifting and happy, and just brings a fun, good time to the party, you know? So yeah. So the cards we have is the 6 of Cups, the 6 of Hearts, Queen of Spades or Queen of Pentacles, the 7 of Swords or the 7 of Diamonds, 4 of Swords or the 4 of Diamonds. We have Romance. And we have Not the Right Time. Okay, pile number 3. for pile number 3, I'm really getting the vibe that you need to take some time away, kind of like pile number 2. But you need to take some time away from people and just rest and rejuvenate your energy, because you are feeling very, very drained. I'm feeling with not the right time, and 4 of Swords coming out. I feel like you just need to take a seat. But for the Queen of Pentacles coming out, she's very nurturing. She's a very giving person. And I feel like with you, pile number 3, you like to nurture yourself by creating a very happy space for yourself. And so you might be a person that is actually, like I said, was from just a crystal reading, a geometric empath, because of the energy around you. I'm seeing with him, with this, like, he's like, if you can notice, kind of stepping on the earth. He's standing on the earth and kind of balancing himself on the earth, and he's just kind of like taking all the energy from the environment around him. You kind of see these geometric shapes around him. I feel like you just take in the energy. Like, say if you walk into a room and you just feel the energy of the room is just not really good. It's not really making you feel good about yourself, and you're kind of feeling drained once you walk into the place, and you were just happy and you were just, energetic and good and feeling good, and then you walk into this place and then all of that just kind of goes out. You kind of feel what goes on in the background. I feel like you kind of feel like, what goes on behind closed doors, even though maybe everybody in the room may not be seeming like anything's wrong. You may be trying to seem like nothing's wrong, but I see that you feel that directly. With the 6 of Cups coming out, it talks about feelings of nostalgia, and I feel like you may be a person that's attracted to places that make you feel good. Maybe you had a place in childhood where you went to clear your mind, to clear your space, and you probably still go to this place, and you just have sacred spaces that you love to go to that rejuvenates your energy, whether that's a church or a park or a monumental area maybe in your city you like to go to, a waterfall or anything like that. Just puts you in a space where you feel good every time you go there. With romance coming out, I don't know why I'm getting this message or this reading, pile number 3, but you might even, like, it might be really hard for you to be in relationships. For some of my people, there's a different message I'm picking up. It might be hard for you to kind of stay in relationships because you're very particular about your environment and and the energy in it, and you may not even like specifically know this, but I know for one, I'm a type of person that if I don't like the energy, if my body subconsciously feels like there's something wrong, then my body literally removes myself from the situation. It's not even like, even if I want to stay in that situation, even if I want to be in, with this place where my friends may be, I might not end up ever coming back to this place again, just because I just don't want to. Like, my body just like, no, you can stay your ass home, take some rest. Because 4 of Swords is all about taking some time to reevaluate, reassess, and rest. Take some time away to really clear your mind and think. And yeah, with that coming out, definitely. Let's see what else do I got. I'm picking that. Just like pile number 1, pile number 3, you may actually connect with animals and animals and plants as well. But I'm feeling more so animals that correspond with the environment that you're in. Yeah, with the Queen of Pentacles right here, she has these leopards or cheetahs around her, and they make her feel very stable and grounded in herself. Yeah. But yeah, you don't. Okay, for pile number 3, I'm getting a message that you need to, for some of you, you need to pick yourself apart from other people and don't always follow the crowd. I'm getting. You might have a love for something that most people wouldn't care about. You might have a romance for. I think that this card is really saying, not so much for as for relationships. That may be for a few people, but I'm finding that you may need to develop more of a relationship with yourself, instead of constantly or sometimes wanting to be in the in crowd and relate to people, because I'm feeling that you may not be able to, just because you're very different, because you are an empath and you can pick up on the energies around you. And I feel like you need to just go within and find your passion and find your happy place when it comes to inside of you and what you want for your surroundings and your environment. And there may be a time, it may not be now, but that you actually live in a place. You may not live in a place where you want to be. With the 7 of Swords, and the Queen of Pentacles, she's all about, being like grounding energy, that foundation, being that person that's able to provide. And maybe you're not being provided with the kind of environment that you want to be in, with it's not the right time. You may be having to go through some karmic situations or what have you, but there's going to come a time that you come into a space where you really, or environment that you really want to be in. But just right now, you may be going through something that you just need to take your time out and rest, and just try to find ways to alleviate yourself of any stress that you're going through, or any stress that your environment is putting you through. So that's pretty much what I'm getting for you, pile number 3. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure you like, subscribe, and share if there's anything that resonated with you. If I helped you in any kind of way figure out what kind of empath you are, do that, come back, I wouldn't mind that, Thank you. Love you. Bye. Okay, last but certainly not least, pile number 4 with the Malachite. Malachite deals with the heart chakra. It's all about transformational. Transformations and change. This helps manifest change in your life. If you're just kind of tired of your day-to-day routine, you just want to switch things up. Your usual routine is not really doing it for you anymore. It's kind of like, I think I need to change some things. You may not be caring for the situation that you're in now. That's what I'm just picking up from that. It's just that from the crystal alone. Okay, for the cards you have the 4 of Pentacles, or the 4 of Spades, the King of Diamonds, or King of Swords, and you have the Queen. You have the Queen of Clubs, or Queen of Wands. You have, in the near future, see that over there, in the near future, and you have within the next few months. So for you, my pile number 4s, I feel like you in particular are I feel like you harness a few empathetic gifts, but the one that I'm picking up mostly is spiritually. Spiritually, because I'm feeling like you're able to connect with your spirit guides and ancestors in a way. You may actually already know your gifts. You might just be on here trying to see if I know. No, I'm playing. But honestly, for real, you're actually very connected with yourself, and you're connected with spirit. You might be a religious person, is what I'm kind of picking up too. You may have a lot of faith. you're a very logical and intelligent person. With this King of Swords, King of Diamonds coming out, he's very logical. He's very wisdom. He has the lion with him as well. It's very strong-minded. I'm feeling from you. In the near future coming out, and within the next few months, I'm feeling like you're actually be able to pick up on energies from the future. If that makes sense. It's kind of like you're actually able to read the future, what things are coming to you. So you might actually be a reader yourself, but you're actually very able to connect with spirit. So I'm feeling that you are a very intuitive empath, and you're actually very able to pick up on other people, and you're very self-assured. I feel like with this Queen of Wands coming out, you're self-assured, and you're pretty sure of your intuition as well. You're very stable with this Four of Pentacles coming out. You're very stable, and I think you know your gifts. You know these traits that you harness are very special and they're very powerful. Or you may not know, but you know that you have something. You know you got some kind of power in you, and you end up keeping it to yourself. But I feel like in the next few months, you might actually be coming out and revealing this glorious gift that you have. You might be pushed or you may be pushed or led to do that. Stop keeping it to yourself, because you are. I'm sorry. Anyway, because you are very, very much in tune with yourself and with others. You are able to pick up on a person energy like that. Like, you know their true intentions when you meet them. Yeah, you're able to read somebody like a damn book. Okay? That's really what I'm getting from this vibe, this energy. Wow. You're very powerful. You're very strong, and I'm kind of picking. I feel like I'm picking up your energy from here, to be honest, because it's like a Wi-Fi signal, the way that you exert energy as well. So I'm thinking that you're actually an empath that's able to take in energy and transmute the energy into something very great, and that's probably why you kind of keep that power to yourself, because you kind of almost scared or afraid to really manifest things like you want to, because it kind of happens fairly quickly, and very it may not happen the way that you think it might happen, but you intuitively know that it's gonna happen, like in a way that you're I don't know. I know with me that I'm the same way. So this pile is pretty much speaking to me very much so. But yeah, I feel like you're very, very self-assured, and you're very confident about your gifts, or you're just a confident person about your mentality, and you don't really let people sway your mind, which is very strong and powerful. I feel with the zebra coming out as well. I'm just looking at the top of the deck as well, and this is the last card I'm getting. This top of deck energy is the Two of Hearts, and the King of Pentacles, bottom deck energy. I want to pull some more cards. I'm going to pull one more card for you. I might pull another Angel Instance card as well for you, pile number 4. I'm picking up something really powerful. I just can't put my finger on it. I just heard the message. I heard a message that you're too dense, and that you may need to loosen up more. That's what I was kind of getting. Like, you just need to really be free. I see some fast communication, so you actually might be able to communicate with spirit or the other world. You may be within the next few months, in the near future, you actually might be getting some messages, some very clear messages. It might be in your dreams or in the daytime. It doesn't matter, but you might be actually getting some clear messages from spirit. I'm seeing like these kind of arches that's kind of going on top right here. They kind of look like Wi-Fi symbols to me for some reason. I'm getting Wi-Fi. Like, you're very intuitive, so you're able to pick up on the energy around you. You're actually, and it's kind of like in the sky, like where the heavens are. So you're actually able to pick up direct messages from God. You are a divine messenger. Hi, sister. Hi. Yes, you are a divine messenger. That's lovely. That's beautiful. That's so beautiful. Yes, so in the near future, don't be afraid when you actually get a visit from your spirit guides, or you get a really clear message from God, a prophetic message, because I feel like you are very intelligent, and you're very special. You're a very unique person with a calling on your life. I see that with this angel and her torch in her hand. She kind of wants to direct you in a way that you may be able to go within yourself more and direct yourself to the place that you want to go, as far as your career path, as far as what you're gonna do for the future. What is it that you're gonna do for the rest of your life? I feel like this is coming up in your life maybe now. But yeah, let's see if I pick up anything else. I just heard that you're strange to others. Maybe you actually, you may actually not. You're a very confident person, but you don't really speak too much to people. You kind of keep a lot of things to yourself. Like when you pick up on a message, like you're not afraid to pick up something intuitively on someone, and whether it's good or bad. Maybe you pick up something like negative about somebody that may not be, up your alley. So you're not afraid to distance yourself from that person, just solely off of that energy that you picked up from them. So that's a really good thing, because that's how you protect your energy. And I feel like you're very self-assured of yourself, and your mentality is very strong. So people might find you strange, or people might try to pick on you for that even. But girl, boy, whoever, don't feel ashamed. Don't feel discouraged by that. Don't ever let that take your pride or your confidence away from you, because these people that find you weird, or might find you strange or whatever, or different from them, is just simply because you're different from them, and you're something that's unique, and you're something that's fresh, and they're not used to that. People are not used to people coming out of the blue and just being themselves, because everybody's so used to being sheep and being like everybody else. So please, this is a gift. This is a beautiful trait to have. You are a beautiful, gifted person. You're a very strong person too, and you're here to do some great things. You love to love, girl. You love to love through yourself. You have a lot of self-love and a lot of self-care for yourself, and that is beautiful. And I applaud you. I'm so proud of you. I'm so proud of group number 4. I really hope to get to the peak of self-love and self-confidence that group 4 has, because I've been struggling. Nah, I'm kidding. But honestly, for real, this is beautiful. This is a beautiful group. That's, yeah, pretty much what I'm picking up for you, pile number 4, that you are a very intuitive empath. Very intuitive. You're able to pick up on people's energy right when you see them, right when you meet them. And you don't really let too many people in your energy because of that. But thank you so much. Thank you so much for watching. If you did tune into this video, make sure to like, subscribe, and share if you resonate with anything. If you felt like anything I was saying was correct or incorrect, do what you do. But I really appreciate you for tuning in. Thank you. Bye. See you in my next video.